This week on the Baby Then What podcast, when is it actually okay to stop breastfeeding? Why is your supply tanking? Why are you not losing the weight? We are 7 weeks postpartum and getting into all of it. Breastfeeding, pumping, formula, mastitis, the boob vibrator, yes really, and the honest answers to the questions every new mom is Googling at 2 a.m. Here we go.
Welcome back to the Baby Then What podcast. Today we are talking all things breastfeeding, pumping, formula, all the things. Amanda's fully in it right now.
Fully in it, but weaning off. So it's actually a perfect time because my head's straight right now.
Okay, good. She's not in the pumping.
I'm not in the pumping thing, and I have a really great update.
Okay,
but I haven't even told Jessie yet. So can I just say it really quick?
Tell me the update.
I'm off labetalol as of yesterday. We are off the drugs.
Really?
We're off the drugs.
Wow. This is so for
meaning
if
we
you
can
don't
go
know,
for an Aperol spritz.
Okay, so if you don't know, Amanda has been on a crazy blood pressure medication. She was in and out of hospital on like a crazy amount of milligrams, like 1,000.
Almost 1,000 milligrams.
Which is insane. She was high, felt drunk, felt all the things.
It was so horrible.
But this is a big moment.
Yeah, we are.
Some women stay on.
Some women that have actually posted and reached out to me are still on it 2 years later. So I am officially off of it as of yesterday. I took my last pill yesterday morning. And Andy will be 7 weeks tomorroh.
Crazy.
That's
insane.
We
have the numbers.
We have the We're gonna have the numbers at the top, and Andy will be 7 weeks tomorrow. But that's our fun little update to that.
Amazing. Okay, well, and this one you could breastfeed on. So it wasn't impacted.
No.
Okay, let's get into breastfeeding. Before we get into it, if you're not following us on Spotify, on YouTube, or Apple Podcasts, please do. I can't speak English.
I know.
It genuinely helps us, helps other moms find our account, our podcast. So please click subscribe.
Yes.
And if you haven't listened to last week's episode, Amanda went all things labor and delivery.
Yes.
She told us the whole scoop. So go back and listen to that one.
And we jumped into Jessie pooping on her midwife. So if you missed that, you should go back.
That was a fun part of
the story.
Go back one.
Yeah.
But today we're talking about breastfeeding, and it's really great because both Amanda and I have had very different stories and journeys.
Yes. I made 4 ounces in total with all 3 kids, basically. I don't think I reached anything higher, and Jessie was a
full milk cow.
So,
like 20
You were a full dairy farm.
Literally. I could have sold it, even though that's
illegal. You could have sold
it. Even though it's illegal.
Yeah, because it's non-pasteurized. You know that's why it's illegal? Because it's not pasteurized.
What?
Your milk's not pasteurized.
I thought it was illegal because it's like you can't sell like a bodily.
Well, like maybe that too, but also it's not pasteurized milk.
Okay. Well,
it's coming from you. Nothing's been done to it. It's going straight from you to the baby or whoever. It's really ridiculous
because it's like the most. Also, a crazy story of my friend who is going to be breastfeeding her baby, but she didn't give birth.
Yes.
Is that not insane?
Yes, that is insane, but pretty amazing.
So I have a friend who. Her and her wife are going to be trying for a baby, and the one wife is going to give birth and breastfeed, but the other wife is going to
breastfeed,
take pills to also lactate to breastfeed too, which I thought was really fucking cool.
Yeah, they should make those pills for fucking men. I was like,
men. I'm jealous.
Yeah, they should make those pills for men so they can lactate.
Imagine.
That'd be really weird.
Okay, so let's get into the important stuff.
Okay.
The first question we got was, when they put the baby on your boob for the first time in the hospital, what happened?
Whoa. So, I don't even know. So the first time, you're like, what is this? And I remember you telling me she literally took the head, took the boob, and shoved it in the mouth, and you were like, what the fuck is this?
Like, you just went through an insane labor. You're now holding this tiny, beautiful thing. It's so gentle and soft, and they're literally grabbing your boob. It's it feels like you're getting stuck in an incinerator.
Yes. I feel like it should be spoken about pre. I feel like they should be like, we are going to take the baby and we are going to shove it on your boob right now. So I feel like at first it was very fucking weird. Then the second and third, you just know what's about to happen. No one did it for me. You just do it for yourself.
Yeah, and just for some context, hooking up with your husband and having him
touch your nipples. She wants to lick your nipples.
The same thing at all. It doesn't.
You're definitely not turned on when your baby is licking your nipples. Not even that. You're kind of oh my god, this is fucking weird. I don't know.
The whole thing was just
it's
weird.
Definitely not.
It's a very jarring experience, I will tell you.
But then I love it. I actually just recorded a video for myself because it's basically done. Like I have maybe 4 or 5 days left. I don't know. It's slowly weaned off, but we'll get into that. It's just done. Not because I want, well, a little bit because I wanted to, but mostly because it's stopping. But I'm like, this is it.
Yeah.
Like it's insane. It feels very final because I enjoy breastfeeding.
Well, there's a joy of feeding your child.
Yes.
You connect with them. Like, as much as, like, all the parts of breastfeeding are very difficult, it's a crazy connection that, like, you cannot replace with anything else. Like, sleeping on you, great. Skin to skin, great.
There's nothing like it. And so that's why even if you don't make a lot of milk, any milk is good for your baby. But even to have that is just...
Yeah. And also just like them even using your boob to like suck on, it becomes a problem sometimes.
But like as a passy.
Yeah.
Like it soothes them. Yeah.
Did anyone actually teach you how to latch, or did they just hand you a baby and wish you luck? Totally handed us a baby and wished us luck. They said if you give birth at a hospital, they send a lactation consultant in.
But not right away. It's like the next day.
Yeah, exactly. Like you're on your own that first night.
Yeah, 100%.
If you do a midwife, and I have a lot of people in my circle getting pregnant, so I'm like really... The midwife doesn't leave you until they watch you feed successfly.
There you go.
So she will stay with you until such time that she is seeing that baby latch and latch well, and then she'll leave you. But it's intuitive, but at the same time, you could be could be doing it wrong and then end up like me with cuts all over my boob. Like he was sucking the wrong thing and it was like
bleeding. I had bleeding with Ace, where when he vomited, blood came out and I was like, oh my God, my baby's dying. But it was just because he cut
you were bleeding?
I was bleeding, so he was just sucking blood and milk.
Gross.
But can you imagine? I was like, oh my God, like he's vomiting blood.
Oh my God, that's insane.
Yeah.
And was there a moment in those first few days where you thought, I don't think this is working?
1000%. I feel like if you don't have that, you're a fucking alien.
I need to find the video. There's a video of me after giving birth to Benny where like I just sat there crying, being like, I don't remember how hard this was. Like it was so hard to like figure it out, remember the pain, remember all the things, and yes, you're happy, and yes, you're feeding your baby, but you can feel really upset and
at
overwhelmed
the same time
and in pain, and
still be so in love and everything at the same time. And I have something to add. So my first one, I breastfed till 4 weeks. Same pain, same everything, loved it, still did it. Now they say also you make more milk with each child, blah blah blah, that whole thing. Now Andy is turning 7 weeks old. I'm basically not making any milk. It's slowly fading. Now she jumps on. I only feed her one time on the boob now. It's like basically whatever I have left, and it's easy. It's calm. And now I actually finally understood how women do it for over a year, because I never got to experience that until this week, where she latches on. She's a big girl now. It's not, I only breastfed newborns.
Yeah.
I never went past the newborn part.
Right.
So I never understood
and
how easy it was.
Sucks.
That part's the worst. So if you are making milk and you are telling yourself you can't do it, you can do it. And if you make milk, push through it. Because right now I'm like, I wish I made more milk, because this is jokes. She goes on, she's like rubbing my boob now. I'm like, I never experienced that. I just had a sleeping newborn on my boob.
Yeah, which
it's a very different experience.
I completely agree. With Ziggy, I didn't do a lot of the breastfeeding. I did pumping and bottle, which was an exhausting experience.
Right.
It felt good to feed your baby your own milk, but it was an exhausting experience. With Benny, I was able to actually feed him on my boob, and I got so good at it that I was like whipping my boob out. I remember sitting in like a fancy area of town, sitting on the steps.
Done. And it was like the easiest thing. And that's when they say, yes, if you can whip out your tit and feed your baby, it is. I never got to, I'm happy to say that for the next week until basically my milk runs out, I'm really enjoying it. I think it's the cutest thing. It's like more cute now. Before I was like, hell, like, and now it's like, oh my God, this is so cute. Like she knows what she's doing.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I loved it. I was really sad to stop.
Yeah.
I really was sad to stop. I would have kept going.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if I would have done a year. I did 6 months, but like, I loved it.
Yeah. Okay.
So then that goes to this point about the supply.
Yes.
So I think that this part it's really triggering for a lot of people because you go on Instagram and you see these women filling up like gallons.
Actually, by the way, that is all I see on Instagram right now. I want to preface that. I barely see what I'm posting on Instagram. Like what I'm posting, the little amounts. Like you are seeing like oversupply and like, look at me and I'm pouring like 2 full bottles and then I have to click it again and it's like been 5 minutes.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. I made at my highest, I made 100 mils, which is I think 4 ounces with both boobs, like together.
That's crazy.
That's not like, that's 4 ounces. That's basically what she's eating right now. So like going further, it's just not sustainable. And that was only in the morning and at nighttime.
Wow. No, I think the supply is a really big thing. Like it also, so here's a couple of things about supply. Number one, if you are making decent amount of milk, the supply is in your control to an extent.
Yes.
Like the more I fed on the boob or pumped, like if I was doing longer pumping sessions, more feeding, whatever, I would make more milk.
100%.
The less I went, the less
100%.
I made. I also, though, each person empties differently.
Yes.
Like it would take me almost an hour, my boobs, just because it just...
And mine was 10 minutes, fully empty.
So it was like, I don't know, it's not always going to be consistent, but I think like you feel ashamed if you're not making enough.
For sure. My first kid, I was like, I wanted to do this. Even with Ace, I was like, I really want to do this. Even with Andy, I really want to do this. But I've been combo feeding, as you guys know, if you've been following along, with all my kids since day one, since they came out of the hospital. Well, not Ace, I actually went in the second time, which a lot of moms would do as a second time mom. You try and change something up. And they told me I wasn't feeding him enough. Like when we went to the pediatrician's office a week later, they're like, Amanda, you're not feeding him enough.
So that goes back to like the pumping myth. Like, am I pumping, if I pump 5 ounces per pump, is that how much my baby's getting if I put them on the boob?
You don't know how much your baby's getting.
You don't know how much they're getting, but like you can kind of guess.
Yes.
But it's not going to always be consistent.
No.
And that's why a lot of people do the pump in the bottle, because they can precisely measure exactly what it is.
Exactly.
But if you're going to go the breastfeeding route, like physically breastfeeding, you just have to be more on demand.
Right.
Like once you just go with on demand of like they're hungry, stick them on the boob.
Yeah.
Your boobs kind of like adjust. Versus
100%.
when I was pumping, it was like
time.
Empty fill.
You felt the tingling coming in. You're like, remember the tingling coming in? So the tingling came, like I don't get that anymore. So I know my supply is like really dropping. Like there's no tingling.
Get that filling.
No, I don't get that. It's a very painful thing, by
awful.
the way. It's like not a fun thing. But I like this next question that goes into it was, what actually tanks your supply that nobody warns you about? Huge thing, because I've noticed. So when I went to the pediatrician last week, she was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, breastfeeding and pumping and taking care of. She's like, it's not.
It's too much.
You can't. You can't. I'm running here. I'm running there. So, okay, of course, the first 4 weeks postpartum, you're home. I got help with the driving and this, but like my kids need me now.
Yeah, you're done. You're out of the newborn
out of the newborn stage. Like I have to live. It's time to move on. Like you got to do it. So anytime I'm home right now, I am putting her on the boob at least once a day. Honestly, it's more for me than her, as sad as that sounds. It's totally selfish, but it's more for me. Like she's on it for maybe 5 minutes just because I'm not ready to let go.
But like if you had supply, you would keep going.
No, because
on the boob,
not all day. You're not home. You have to be home.
Right.
How are you? She's still eating every 3 hours.
Right.
And you can't. I can't. I'm not home every 3 hours.
Right. So people ask us a lot about like the schedule, right? Like what are you supposed to do? So in theory, you're supposed to replace a feed with a pump.
Yes.
So if you're going to feed at like 9, 12, 3, 4, if you're not home.
Yes, which is what I was doing when I was filming in the car.
Right.
In the beginning, for the first, let's say 6 weeks. Yes, I was pumping with all the doctor's appointments. I wasn't home. I was pumping. But it's getting, like, it's just not. Like when I'm pumping with like my 2 other kids in the car, driving them to tennis, where am I putting the milk?
No, you have to really be like committed. Yeah. And like stay with it.
Yeah. But with 3 kids, it's like pretty impossible.
Yeah, I feel like with 2, there's some leeway because like your partner can take the other one to a program, or like you have to like only carry 1 kid or move 1 kid, but like you're carrying 2, like it's
no.
And then if you spill the milk, it's like
no. So that's basically okay. So back to that, what no one warns you is stress is a big thing that will tank your supply. Totally, your body fully feels it. So I was stressed for like 2-3 weeks, like fully starting to tank. The busyness, as much as like I'm not so stressed right now, or / moms are always stressed, so I take that back. We always have shit in the back of our head.
Always.
But now I see that my schedule is getting busier and busier. Summer's about to start. That my supply is slowly going down without me doing anything. Like, like literally nothing. I'm like, wow, okay, my boobs are shrinking too. They're going back to the saggy.
Yeah, great, the balloon one.
The balloon pancakes.
No, and also other things are if you're not drinking enough water, 100% that will kill you. and not enough protein. Like, I know I fucking hate eating protein because it's just like exhausting.
No, it helps.
Eat what you have to eat.
It totally helps.
But it really helps.
I
like,
agree.
You gotta eat, as annoying as it is, like really healthy in the breastfeeding. Not because like for your fitness and postpartum body, but
no,
for
you
like
need for your own body. And I'll tell you what pregnancy taught me. This is gonna be a great clip because I really want to preface this. Was I was not a morning eater.
Right.
Okay, ever. But once you become pregnant, you need to eat.
Yeah.
And I, for years, even with the other 2 kids, even after I had Arlo and Ace, I didn't eat in the morning. Okay? I eat every morning now. My mood has changed. Like, it's a whole other
So
ballgame.
I went down that rabbit hole too, because when I was having my hormone issues, it was like a big thing that happens with women is that your cortisol spikes in the morning. If you have a coffee on an empty stomach with the way you wake up and your cortisol, it fucks up your metabolism for the whole day.
So you think you're being healthy or not hungry? I'm not hungry. I will okay.
I wake up starving now.
Okay, yeah. So I wake up starving now, but before I would not wake up hungry, like at all.
No.
So you want your coffee and you want to move on, and I probably didn't eat till 11:30 a.m.
Yeah.
That is not happening ever again.
No, you can't.
You cannot.
No, if you want to optimize your health, you have to wake up, eat something with protein, and then have a coffee.
100% you'll feel better.
Way
better.
It
took me 34 years to
learn that. And I guarantee you, your body will start to react positively. Like, ever since I switched that, like, I would say back in, I know we're going off tangent, but
yes.
Back in January, I was holding like maybe 5 to 10 pounds of extra body fat, not weight, but because my body was just like not optimized. Then my periods were all fucked up. The second I changed those small lifestyle things, albeit I took some iron and whatever, but like not starving myself.
Yes.
My body was like, we're not in a famine.
We're gonna do
things. Release the fat.
Yeah.
And it changed my body completely. I know.
Nothing to do with breastfeeding, but kind of.
Well, it kind of matters.
Fills into that thing.
But speaking of breastfeeding in your body, another thing that people always write in about is, why can't I lose the baby weight because I'm breastfeeding? And breastfeeding is supposed to burn the calories. Yes, it is supposed to burn the calories. And yes, you could lose weight faster breastfeeding. But I will tell you this. If your hormones are not fully balanced, which they won't be 3 to 9 months after you give birth,
nope,
your body won't lose weight.
No.
It just can't.
So
it doesn't want to.
I'm in it now. I maybe have lost 2 pounds. It's slowly now. I see that the milk is subsiding, so that's starting. I think my period is coming because my Oura ring is slowly. I think I got my period. I have to look back, but I wanted to I think between 6 to 8 weeks postpartum for both my other kids. So. And then I started losing the weight because I looked back and I'm like, when did I start losing the weight? Because I'm holding on now. I started working out and everything. It doesn't matter. You can work out till you're blue in the fucking face. My body thinks it's still making milk for this baby, that it's holding on to fat. As soon as I stop breastfeeding, the fat's going to get released. And now with our protein in the morning, we're going to be a new person.
Yeah, no, it makes a big fucking difference. So don't be hard on yourself. There's 1 out of 500 women that actually lose weight but have
and that's fucking genetics. I'm sorry, that's full genetics.
Like, I have friends that are breastfeeding and they're so skinny and their boobs are so big and they look
incredible. I'm like, I'm gonna stop breastfeeding. My boobs are gonna look like fucking pancakes, but then I'll start losing weight and getting back to shape. But my boobs are gonna look disgusting.
No, yeah.
Okay,
this is important.
Yes, the physical stuff.
Engorgement.
Yes.
Okay.
How bad was it really, and how long did it last? Fuck.
You need to be careful with your boobs.
Yes.
Like, you do not. I got mastitis.
You got mastitis. I didn't. I got my vibrator that you didn't get.
Right. So basically what happens is, if you don't release your boobs over time, like, the milk will start to back up and eventually you can get something called clogged ducts.
Yes.
And those clogged ducts can then turn into infections, which is called mastitis. And then you get a fucking fever. Your boobs, literally, if you go like this, touch.
You want to cry.
It's like someone piercing you with a knife, and it's awful. So
that usually happens. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. So day 3, the milk comes in.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a first-time mom, it's definitely a big fucking shock to your system.
Yeah.
You're like, holy shit, what just happened? You look fucking amazing. It's like full porn star boobs. I made Adam take photos of them when I came in because I was like, this is what we need to do.
Yes.
This is post everything. We're going to show the doctor day 3 milk coming in. They were fucking epic.
Yeah.
But they don't feel epic. They look epic. So around day 3, 4, don't be shocked. Before Jessie jumps in, 'cause she had the mastitis, make sure you buy your boob vibrator. It saved my life with all 3 kids. It basically is massaging these ducts. You can also use it if you're feeding the baby or while you're pumping.
Yeah.
Instead of also just using your hand, your hand starts hurting. It's just basically giving you that extra. And you could take it in the shower.
Yeah.
So it's waterproof.
Because the warmth like always like helps release it. But yeah.
Now I'm jumping into you.
No, if you don't pay attention and you don't pump and release the supply, then it will back up. And when it gets infected, you have to go on antibiotics. It's a whole fucking thing. You're out of commission. You cannot feed. The craziest thing though is that if you have a clogged duct, the best way to release
is the baby
it is
or
the
your
baby.
husband on your nipple, like you told everyone.
Somebody has to. Literally somebody.
To get it
the
out.
pump does shit.
No, because your baby gets the milk out way differently than a pump.
Yeah.
So as like, we can even go back because it's a great tip also that when I go on the pump, when I did go on the pump, I did 15 minutes. If I put Andy on my boob, she cleared it all out in 6 minutes.
Yeah.
5-6 minutes, all the milk was out.
Because it's a real suck. And some of the pumps, we'll talk in a second, are better than others.
Yes.
But regardless, the baby is the strongest suction. And I've actually had moments where I didn't get full mastitis, but I felt the clog. It feels like a mini like
ball
stuck there. They can like release it and you just like feel it's crazy actually.
Agreed.
But you got to be careful about that and don't wait too long and don't let your boobs get really engorged because that's what causes the whole situation. Another fun tip, actually, if you feel like it's too much milk, you know, a lot of people want to go down and push the milk out of your nipple. You actually should be pulling the milk back. So your milk should be going back into like your armpits and lymph nodes. So if it's like really full and you're in pain, pull it out this way.
A little bit.
And squeeze a little bit out.
Yes. You could also go to the sink if you feel like it's too much and you are making a lot of milk. Like, it's okay to go to the sink and release some.
Yeah.
Like, if you're late for a feeding or whatever, or the baby's sleeping, it's not time for a feeding, and you are an oversupplier and you don't have that, just go into the sink and spill some out. You're going to be okay.
100%.
Like, if I'm doing that and I barely made milk, you can do it.
No, 100%. Okay, questions about the pump.
Yes.
Do you think the hands-free, the not hands-free?
So, for me, the hands-free pumps did not work at all. So for an undersupplier, they do not work. They are not pulling the milk out. No. Right. I tried the one that you told me, the freestyle one. I tried like the Ever one. The Mom Cozy one did not work for me. It worked for you. The only pump that works for me is the big Medela Sonata, but there's other ones that's not Medela that you can use. That's an actual hospital grade pump that actually pulled the milk out. That is the only thing that worked for an undersupplier.
Yeah. For when I was really heavy supply, I was using the OG Medela one with like the bra and everything. Things
like what I'm using.
Yeah, and it really like the pump goes around your whole nipple, which is what you want, because when it just like goes to the edge, it's doing shit.
Nothing.
And the problem with a lot of the hands-free ones is that if you have really big nipples like I do, the size doesn't
fit.
So it's pulling too little of the nipple, not around.
Even with whatever people are telling you.
The bigger phalange or whatever it's called.
It's all bullshit. I tried all of them. I got what's it called? Sized for it. Nothing.
Now, if you're on the go and that's your only option, it's definitely a good option.
Yes.
The reason why I like the Medela one the best is because the pump was hands-free, right?
Yes.
Like it was a thing that I could put on my arm and I could change the piece.
Yeah.
So I could do like the one that fits in the bra.
And the other one.
I could do the bra with the...
So that's different because you're still getting like that bigger pump part.
Yes. So if you, like, I would never do the bigger, I wouldn't have wanted to do the bigger pump part in the car, but the hands-free one was great in the car. No, I did it with Ziggy.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the option.
No.
But it's definitely a lot of money to, like, not have it work. So if you can borrow it from somebody to try, do that. But I would definitely start with, like, a real pump.
Yeah, and do your research for it because there's so many out there and they don't work for whatever works for Jessie might not work for me.
That's doing like you can do yoga while pumping.
That is
go upside down.
You can't go upside down. You cannot go upside down.
Well, they have a pump that you can.
No.
It's like just do the yoga after the pumping.
Yeah, you don't need to pump and do yoga. Like that's like come on, we're like that's too much.
Okay, what's the one pumping hack you wish you had known from day one? I have a good one. Okay. There are 2 settings on every pump. There's like the setting and the pumping setting. I don't know what it's called, but basically There's one setting in the beginning that kind of goes zzz, zzz, and then there's one that like eventually pulls it.
Yes.
The first setting is basically like stimulating your boob to make milk, and then the second setting is pulling it out. I did not know that.
Okay, I did know that, and let me tell you something, it doesn't work for everyone.
Okay, well, so the ones that it does work for, it
makes a difference. And for the ones that doesn't, if you are not making that much milk and just need it to get out, you skip that part and do the next one.
So there you go. So try both. If you're not making milk or you're not getting pumped fast enough, try the first setting to like get it stimulated and then pull the milk out.
There you go.
And it goes way faster.
There you go. Okay, ready? Yes. So the trifecta.
Okay, I'm gonna ask. So this is what Amanda has been doing, so she can explain it better. But basically, explain to people what the combo trifecta is.
Okay, so it's the boob, then you pump, and then formula. Sorry, boob, formula, pump.
Okay.
So you put the baby on, the boob is on. Once that is done, you're not making enough, so you need to feed the baby with formula. Once that is done, you put the baby down. Like once the baby's burped, it's a fucking hour and a half, 2 hour whole thing.
Yeah.
Then you put the baby down, and then you put the pump on. Because I couldn't put the pump and burp the baby at the same time unless I was sitting here uncomfortable going like this.
You can't do
So many women do this. It is absolutely exhausting. As most first-time moms are doing it because you don't know any different.
And in theory, you don't have another task
to go to.
But then you feel like you're literally feeding
all day, and that's where a lot of postpartum comes in. You're like, is this my life now? Like, I get it. Is this my life? Like, this is my fucking life. And you don't know when it ends as a first-time mom. It does end. That's why we're here to tell you. It does end. Each section comes, and then you're going to miss that part. But, so first kid, I did all of that. I stopped at 4 weeks because I was like, this is fucking psychotic. I was like, I can't. And it was COVID, and we weren't doing anything, and I went crazy. Second time around, I did it. I just like slowed down on the pumping part because I was like, I'm never going to make enough milk to put in my fridge.
Right.
I'm only making enough to feed that day. In that day. So like, tone it down. This kid, I did like 2-3 weeks, that whole thing. And then I was like, forget it. I pumped 2 times a day and I fed her during the day on my boob and I just added formula. I was like, this is not feasible. So that's basically the trifecta. So many women do it. It is absolutely exhausting. If you want my opinion, I highly do not recommend it.
Yeah.
I don't.
But at the same time, you can go down the selfish camp of saying like, with Ziggy, I cut out the physical boob feeding.
Yes, so a lot of people do
all
that.
I did was I would have like a constant oversupply in the fridge. So I would like feed him when he needed to eat and then pump right after. So it was like 2 of the 3 tasks, not doing the breastfeeding, which saves a lot of time, but then like you don't bond with your baby.
Right.
So it's really a scheduling like nightmare to be honest. And then you have to like time your pump to the
It's too much.
It's a lot.
It's too much, but we're not judging you if you want to do it. I did it. There's so many women that are still doing it. But the best question we got, and we get all the time, and I asked myself was, at what point is it okay to say that this is not sustainable? When you are ready to say it's not okay. There's so many. I remember talking to one of my girlfriends with the first, and she had a kid a year before me, and she was like, just stop.
Yeah.
And it's so much easier said than done, of course. Like me and Jessie now telling you or telling someone who would ask us a question like, I'm overwhelmed, like this is too much. Like it's so easy for us to be like, just fucking stop.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be okay, but it's
really
gonna be
hard.
okay. But you have to decide what works for you, and no one should be judging you. And that's basically it. Like no one's gonna give you that answer. That is on you.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you have to also make that decision per kid based on, you know,
your life and your
like,
exactly.
Maybe if it's your first kid or second kid, you can go a bit longer. If it's your third kid and you just physically can't do it anymore, then you move on. And maybe each baby is different. Like some babies latch better and some babies latch worse. Like you
never
don't know what's
you
gonna
don't know.
happen.
This is going into perfect.
Maybe we'll just skip some of this because we've been yapping too long.
We've been yapping.
But I know that people have lots of questions.
Yes.
Send them in if you have questions or comments specific to breastfeeding formula. We also have formula brands that we love. Like I used to use Kendamil a lot. They were from Europe. So they were
I've used Hemp with all 3 kids.
But yeah, I would buy 1 box and test it because we used Hip and Betty didn't like it. So then I was like, I'm not going to spend thousands of dollars on fucking formula.
100%. So I want to say one thing to you was What is the thing you wish someone had said before starting breastfeeding?
That it was going to be a full
Love
job. To think about it, to do it, to research about it, to talk about it. It was consumed my life in my first kid.
There you go.
And a little bit the second. But yeah, it's
be prepared
in a good way. Like don't think
it's not a scare tactic.
No.
As we're still sitting here saying we loved it, and I'm gonna be so sad that probably the next time we're filming or that it's gonna be done.
But I say be prepared in the sense that like you're not gonna wake up in the morning and have this like long luxurious day where you could just do whatever you want.
No.
Like, this is gonna be your job and it feels good and it's exciting, but like it's gonna require your time and attention and focus to do it and eventually enjoy it.
Yes.
Eventually enjoy it. That's what you're working towards.
Yes. Okay, so that was everything today. Genuinely, I wish I listened to this before we started.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years ago. The breastfeeding part. Our kids are almost turning 5 years old, which is insane.
It's crazy.
Please leave us a review on Spotify, on Apple, because it genuinely does make a difference.
Yeah.
For us and for you guys to continue listening to us. Follow us if you aren't already. We really appreciate it. We're on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube every single Thursday. And
we will see you next week.
Guys.